Yo, people, what's going on? Back for another weekend wrap up. Dapo's in the building. What you saying, bro?
Nothing. Medea. I'm happy because Arsenal lost this weekend, but the heat ain't on us this weekend.
It's not. It's really not, bruv. You bought life, bruv.
I know. We got a lot to digest from this morning. So get me, as always, guys. Big up you, Rants, every time. Where's everyone watching from, man? Let us know.
Let us know where you're watching from. We got over 500 people waiting. So yeah, we come into a busy room, blood. Listen, Lampard got the sack.
I know, man. I think your picture in the background was his press conference yesterday.
Bruv, listen, this guy was rumbled. And you know the beauty of it is you can see when the manager's rumbled when they start going after the people in the room and that for no reasons, bruv. And you know the man there saying, "Oh, I don't read this, I don't read that." Of course they do. These men got smartphones and they got more money than all of us, so they got the best phones. You know, like that. So them man are getting all the news. Lampard talk about, "I don't read this, I don't read that." Don't listen. Man are chatting shit.
And just the other day, he was battling that media guy in the press conference. Do you get
brother?
That person's probably nah.
It's mad. That's what I'm saying. Man need to behave himself. This is what happens when Lampard starts moving mad like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man start moving mad, bro. He's literally their worst manager in recent history. He is statistically. Like, man can't even argue it.
Has he got worse record than Villas-Boas?
Yeah, I think he does, bro. Because Villas-Boas got sacked after less than 6 months, bro. So obviously the win ratio is going to be better. Like, bro, like no manager that's done this badly, yeah, has lasted this long. And that's what it tells you about emotion in football and the connection they had with Lampard. I'm sure that Roman probably never even sacked him face to face because you know what? They're brethren's, blood. But you know what, Frank? He hates it had to be you. But you see what I respect about Abramovich overall, yeah, which I don't respect about my owners, is that these men are not football men, innit? Abramovich is a football man, innit? And because of that, it don't matter who you are. Anyone can get it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. So I'm enjoying that right now, bro. Like, and the thing is, as much as it's funny, I think that Tuchel can make Chelsea respectable again. I think he can get them top 4 now.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, pretty much. Do you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, bro. Like, that's all the noise. Like man's had a few inside scoops in it. Like, a man had told me that that pretty much Tuchel's gonna be the next manager, and also that apparently, what's that woman's name? Is it Marino or something like that? Apparently, she didn't want to. She was against the Lampard sacking, but you know, I mean, Roman didn't care, blood. Man told her she could dip as well, blood, if she don't like it. You know them ones. That's what man heard, innit? So it's peak. That's all I know. Roman's not a happy man, innit? So it's one of them ones where, honestly, I think sacking him after a win is good. Because that means that they had something in place for him to leave before that. You know them, man. It wasn't a knee-jerk thing.
Apparently, it's been in the works since the summer. Since the summer.
Bruv, listen. Do you honestly think that these decisions in football come out overnight? They don't, bruv. Man have bare hotel meetings, all them other things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, these men have these meetings. This isn't a thing where they lose one game and my man picks up the phone and says, you know what? Yeah, yo. No. These things are in the work. And that's why I say, like, even with our team and that, yeah, when all this news of Pochettino meeting the Glazers and all these things came out, bro, it happened, bro, because these meetings do take place. And then it just depends whether man's going to pull the trigger or not. Roman's decided to pull the trigger while Chelsea are still in the Champions League. Yeah. And they still are, bruv, I think they're only 4 points outside the top 4. So as much as it's a banter thing, I think they're 5 points outside the top 4. Which can easily be made up. Like, their season's not insalvageable. Like, it's not, you can salvage it. It's not insalvageable, bro. You know them ones.
Well, to be fair, and that's what I thought, to be honest, as much as I knew he was under pressure, I thought they would hang on a bit more because, like, the league isn't out of reach. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's
top 4 isn't, bruv, they're not winning the league. United are the only teams that could win the league for me, bro.
Forget the league. I'm talking about, like, just in terms of, like, top 4 and whatever, like, they're not so far behind. You get what I'm saying? But, and I said it, where he went wrong, not even where he went wrong, but you can't spend that sort of money and be putting up these performances. I think had he just stuck with the youngsters and got 1 or 2 signings like that, he probably would have had more time. But you can't spend man's money like that. He's probably looking like, you best give me a return on investment straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so when everyone was saying, are they title challengers and whatever, I was saying you can't spend that money and not be. So now that he's not putting in them performances and he's not getting them playing how they need to be playing, you know, it's ruthless.
100.
He's out the door, man, and it's one of them ones where, you know, sometimes managers get sacked and you're like, you know what, they didn't deserve that. Like when they did Ranieri. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you could say they don't deserve that. This one, you can look at some of the performances or some of the results and just be like, yeah, I can see why that happened. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think one thing that stuck out for me, and it's going to be interesting to see if he changes this moving forward, is he put too much faith in his favourites.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to learn. True. You're gonna have to learn that, man. Like this favourite thing that you're doing, it doesn't work.
But also, you say that, but then you could see, that he questioned his own methods, because as soon as Lampard was under a bit of pressure, like for instance, he dropped Rudiger, then 2-2s out of nowhere, he's back in the team, and that shows you, that like he was under so much pressure, he didn't even know what he wanted, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like his head was scrambled. He didn't believe in anything, and you see when you don't believe in anything, bruv, the death is even, it's even more peak, bro.
Yeah. So, and I wonder if Tomori would have signed for AC Milan if he knew Lampard was at the door. Like,
I think he would have anyway, because I don't think a new manager comes in and goes straight for a youth player, and says, "Yo, I'm gonna build my team around you." I think Tomori, the experience he's gonna get is gonna be beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that was a brilliant move for his career, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like bruv, Sky Studio, I called it, bro. I said Lampard's gonna be in the Sky Studio with his cousin. Then man, he ain't getting no other job in football right now. He's gonna go in there. You know what I mean? And they're probably not even gonna talk about it too tough. They're gonna pretend like nothing happened. That's what it is, and they're just gonna have him there as a pundit and that. But bro, I can't even respect him as a pundit after seeing what he done at Chelsea with good players as well. You know what I mean? Like Gary Neville can say, "Right, I couldn't speak the language. They didn't respect me. I couldn't get my methods across." This brother was at his old club with full backing, 250 million buff, blood. A man's doing that. They're 9th. What can man say?
So I read this tweet from Statman. Statman, big up if you're in there. Oops, sugar. Statman, big up if you're in there. 200 million spent in the summer. No clear identity. 4 wins in the last 11 games in all competitions. 9th in the league, level on points with Villa, who have played 2 games less. Not playing players on form. Lampard deserved to get sacked. That's not Statman. So I didn't realize it was that bad. 4 wins in the last 11 games.
Yeah, man, bro. I mean, look at this right here, bro. Look at this right here. Man said if it had been any other club, then Chelsea, Lampard would have walked out in the summer. But obviously his connection with the fans and what Chelsea means to him meant that he was going to try and make things work. What the hell does that even mean? That's a Lampard, trying to salvage something, minute, trying to make it out that, right, like he wasn't the problem and it was the club and that. If that's the case, then maybe he's trying to insinuate that maybe the players that came in weren't his choice. But I don't agree with that. Maybe the Havertz and Werner thing, maybe he didn't want them. Maybe he didn't. Maybe that was a director of football thing above his head. But he wanted Declan. Do you know what I'm saying? That was clearly someone he wanted. He wanted Ben Chilwell, English left back. He wanted him, bro. So maybe even if all the players weren't the players he wanted, he didn't get given no scrubs. These men are still players with pedigree that he couldn't get a tune out of, bro.
Oh, do you know what? Let me change this.
He couldn't get a tune out of them. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my man saying Tuchel won't win. Of course he won't win the league. He'll make them competitive. But I'm saying that they could get into the top 4 with Tuchel. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they could win the league. They can't win the league. For me, only United and City can win the league. I can't see no one else as title contenders. I don't believe in Tottenham. I don't believe in.
You don't believe?
I don't. Liverpool are finished, bro, forever now.
You don't believe Liverpool?
Liverpool are done forever now, bro. Like, unless they get bought by some Arab sultans or something, bro, they're done, you know. Liverpool are done. They got no money, bro. They had their little time on top. Liverpool are finished. I don't even want to hear that name, that club spoken about seriously again, bro. They're done now. Back to mid-table, blood. The man are going back to the John Arnorisa days, blood. That's where these men are going back to, fam. So it's peak and them Danny Murphy days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that deep.
No, they are. They're going back to the Yari Littmanen days, blood. That's where they're going, bro.
He was a player, though.
He was a baller, but that's where you're going back to. Yari Littmanen and them, man. That's where you're going to. And Milan Barros. That's where you're going back to, fam. And you know, like that. That's where you're going back to. Joke team.
David and Gog.
All of them, man. All of them, man, you know, it's peak, you know. Hey, Klopp's has done them over, mate. You know what I mean? He got them the little good feeling thing, you know what I mean? He done a little honeymoon thing with them, but it was never going to last, bro. They don't spend. To stay at the top, you need to spend money consistently. You know what I mean? And you also have to keep on improving while you're at the top. You don't just rest on your laurels, bro. You don't do it. We saw it with Tottenham as well. Tottenham had a good team under Pochettino. They didn't keep strengthening, bro. And what happens is, yeah, it gets stale, bro. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what's happened with Liverpool right now, and there's no going back. They're stale, bruv.
Yeah,
they're stale right now. And the thing is, they're gonna need wholesale changes, and they don't have the money for that. So they're done at it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Lampard's gone. Joke thing, I'm loving it, bro.
Lampard's gone. I do believe that a new manager come in, freshen things up. I think they'll be back in that top four.
Who?
But again,
Who?
Chelsea.
You think that they'll finish the season in the top four?
No, I think they'll be back in the hunt for the top four, obviously.
Yeah. They're only 5 points off, bro.
This is what I'm saying. That could change in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That can actually change in 2 weeks. But the problem is, yeah, normally the teams above who are always who are creeping in, normally you're hoping that they'll fall off, and they normally do fall off.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's so competitive and it's so much harder to secure that top four this year. Because teams don't look like they're falling off. Leicester look like they're just getting stronger and stronger. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out Maddison. Called it at the beginning of the season. He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Maddison, baller. Love him. Get me? But then again, they got players injured, innit?
But bruv, even when they have your players in, bruv, they've had injuries all season, bro, and they're still where they are. Man can't sleep on Leicester. They had both their fullbacks injured.
I know, but Vardy is a big miss now, man.
Yeah, but you say that, but bro, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to do what they need to do, bro. Honestly, Leicester are a good team and they're a functioning team, and that's the difference between Leicester, do you know what I mean, and even us at the moment, bro. Like, the thing is with us, yeah, we're very much relying on individuals, and it's working, innit? And in a season like this, it's fine, innit? But Leicester ain't relying on one player or two player, bro. They sold us their best centre back, improved. And when I say best centre back, I say that most valuable centre back is not their best. Okay. They sold Ben Chilwell. They've improved again. You know them ones. And Chelsea at night.
Oh, it's Castagna, isn't it?
Yeah, Castagna. And they also had Pereira out injured, one of the best right backs in the league, bro. And them men are still doing their thing.
We've got stuff to talk about today.
So, bro
listen.
Yo.
Very quickly, yeah. You spoke about Ricardo.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to talk about Trent, honestly. We need to have an honest...
Oh, no. Trent's getting cooked. Don't worry. We'll get back to Trent. Okay, we'll get back to the high-top Tony Hibbert, blood. I'm going to cook him separately, blood. That's fine.
We need to have an honest discussion about Trent.
Yeah. Now, we can do that.
I'm here for that. I'm here for it. Get me?
100%. 100%.
Too many people have been getting on to me because I refuse to call him the best right back in the world.
He's dead, bruv.
Refuse. Get me? Now he ain't playing next to the Rolls Royce, man. Now he ain't playing next to Van Dijk.
He's done now.
Fam, get me?
Done now.
Rashford was playing on that side free.
Yeah, taking a piss.
Trent forgot he was a right back. He's been forgetting he's a right back. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
I think Leicester are doing their thing, innit? Like, honestly, man have to respect what Leicester are doing right now, innit? Leicester fans are getting pissed off that teams aren't taking them seriously. But bruv, you have to, because what they've done is commendable, innit? Up until this point. So yeah, bruv. Like, it is what it is, bruv. Do man rate Tuchel? Honestly, not from what I saw at PSG, but one thing I would say is, yeah, from what people that I've spoken to have said that Tuchel wasn't able to kind of imprint his style of play on PSG, because obviously when you got Mbappe and Neymar, you can't really turn them into role players, innit? Which is fair enough. You kind of have to try and let these men do what they want to do. At Chelsea, will he be able to kind of put his system into practice? I don't know, innit? But looking at Chelsea, they don't have massive personalities in that team, so I think it could run maybe.
I'll just like say that I think he is a very, very good manager. The problem is at PSG, he's dealing with, and relatively early in his managerial career, he's
at the top level,
massive
superstars.
Yeah,
that's what they are.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? When you got man like Neymar and you got man like Mbappe, but then you also have like seasoned pros. You got Verratti, you got Marquinhos, you got Silva when he was there. Do you know what I mean? Di Maria. Yeah. I think it's too big of it's too many egos to handle. And I think coming to Chelsea where there's big players, but you ain't really got superstars like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And the good players that you have are still young and impressionable. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think given time, and I don't know. I don't know about resources, because if I'm Abramovich, I'm saying I just gave you a next man 200 million. You got to work with what's there. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do. What do you think they need? A centre back?
Chelsea. I don't think they need a centre back. I think they need a good coach, blood. Like, I mean, like they got Thiago Silva in, but bruv, that them men are talking about midfielders and that man saying he wants Declan Rice, but bro, you've got Kovacic, Kante. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you don't have like midfielders, bro. I'm not hearing that, bro. You're just a shit manager. No, that sometimes man just have to hold up your hands and just say, yo, you're a scrub, innit? And that's what Lampard is. He's a scrub, bro. Now, I mean, he's only a football manager because of his family ties, bro. Like, he's done nothing in the game as a manager to even be respected. Do you know what I mean? So, Bon Lampard, bro, like, I got no respect for him as a manager, bro. He hasn't shown me anything, bro. He couldn't even do the vibes thing. At least Ollie can do the vibes thing. But Lampard's too arrogant, that he couldn't even do the vibes thing, bro. Look at him. Players are complaining about lack of tactical instruction, but obviously that's Lampard, because he's not a tactician. The dressing room felt the manager showed no empathy and were hurt by his public criticism, of course. And the thing is, because he's a media darling, he can go out there and throw people under the bus, and nobody actually frowned upon it. When Jose done it, everyone was like, yeah, look at Jose throw a man under the bus. When Lampard's throw a man under the bus, everyone was like, oh yeah, Lampard, he speaks so well.
Lampard's biggest thing, for me, and I've said it a lot of times, is that he compares his players to and expects his players to do what he did.
Of course, and that's where the arrogance comes in, and that's why a lot of good ex-players don't make good managers, because they're always trying to put themselves in the position of the players instead of thinking outside of themselves. You know them ones. That there's a certain level of like narcissism that comes with like being a top level athlete, in it.
Yeah,
and you need to step outside yourself sometimes, innit? And I don't think Lampard could do that as a manager, bro. And I think that's where Ollie's thrived in it, is because obviously he wasn't a massive player in terms of his standing in football. Even though he achieved a lot of things, he wasn't seen as an elite player. He was a substitute, and there was a lack of ego there, innit? He was happy to sit on a bench, and because of that, he speaks to the players like he's their equal, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas Lampard has got this, yo, I'm Frank Lampard, I've won all this thing. And these man probably said, well, I don't give a fuck. You know, like that. These men are on peas, you know? Like,
I was chatting to a player who played under him.
Yeah.
And he was saying that it's annoying in training, because he gets really annoyed because he's asking the players to do something that he could do in his sleep, but people forget the level of player he was. Yeah. So then if you're asking your players to do something in training and you're doing it based on the fact that you can do it, you're always gonna fail.
Yeah,
you're meant to tailor it to what you have. Do you get what I'm saying? And he used to come out in these interviews and criticize man because they're not doing certain things. But this ain't the Chelsea team of Lampard, Drogba, Terry, Ricardo Carvalho. Do you get what I'm saying? SCN. Like, it's never gonna happen. So he was always fighting a losing battle. And it's one of them ones where the only thing that kept him there longer, I feel, is sentiment. The fact that he's their all-time record goal scorer or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. And I heard similar things about Glenn Hoddle. Like, he used to do the same thing as a coach as well. And players never liked it because, bro, Glenn Hoddle was a different level baller. But as a coach, man was always like, yeah, you should be able to do this. This is how you do it. Bruv, you need to understand it's not about you, cuz. Like, you're just a coach now. No, the ones. And like, man are saying that Lampard been starting problems in the changing room, bro. Yeah. No, the ones. And he couldn't get the best out of players. Certain man probably thought, you know, fuck this guy, bro. It's a different time right now. And Lampard didn't get that. And that's why I think he's done. So I think he's done, bro. Like, honestly, I think he's done. I think it's a Sky Sports thing for Lampard.
Nah, I do feel like he'll get these managers, you know, when you're a specific caliber, English, white, he'll get another job. He'll walk into
but I don't think his ego allows him to go somewhere and fail again. You know them ones. I think he's gonna have to take a while out, bro. And Sky will offer him big money. Don't get it twisted. Do you know what I mean? Just like Carragher and Neville, he fits into that club legend mode. Do you know what I'm saying? English, white, like he ticks all the boxes, bro. To just go there and make a ton. They'll offer him 15 million a year to go on Sky and push buttons. You know, like that. You'll get it, bro. I think that he should just do the Sky thing, bro, because he's a fraud, innit? And I think that his skirt's been pulled down in front of the world now in his peak.
That's me.
You know what I mean? So no, honestly, so I think he needs to allow it, bro. Like, Lampard's a fraud, cuz. You know what I mean? When you're a respected club legend and you still can't even get these men to play for the badge, there's something wrong with you. I think
if he's serious, he's gonna have to work his way up from the bottom of the leagues again.
Nah. He's not gonna go back. Do you think his ego is gonna allow him to leave Chelsea?
No. I don't think he will. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, anyway.
Lampard is a scrub, and I'm loving this.
I mean, I won't call him a scrub.
Bro, he's a scrub. I'm loving it. Bro, he's a bum, bro. You know what one thing Ollie's done brilliantly at the club, yeah? Like, man talks about culture and culture shift and this, that, and the other, bro. And you can see the culture has changed at the club, bro. Like, man want to play for the club. Man value the badge. Man want to run themselves into the floor. Man want to do it. Bro, Lampard couldn't even get these men to do that. He couldn't even get these men to just put in an honest shift, bro. Like, you're a club legend, a real club legend. Not, you get me? Like, Lampard's not known for not remembered at Chelsea for one goal, you know. This brother is literally like Mr. Chelsea, fam. And you couldn't get these men to respect you enough to actually at least just put in a shift, bro. You're a scrub, Lampard. You couldn't even do the passion thing.
You know what it is, yeah? He's a product of having good connections and getting a job that's too big for him. Because when you look at his CV, Derby, he didn't even, like, he got them to 6th and they were already 6th.
Yeah.
It's not like he came in and turned the world around and lit it up and whatever, like, and then got promoted and then got the Chelsea job. He got the Chelsea job off the back of the fact that, number one, they were on a transfer ban and weren't going to get no players in. So it gave him time. So they got him in, and he did all right with those players. Do you get what I'm saying? But then now, when it comes to really having expectation, because no one expects him to do anything with that transfer ban. So now that he's got the expectation on his back, they've given him money and they're like, this is where you earn your job. This is where you earn your wages. Ultimately, the job was too big for him. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's come round to bite him in the arse. And he's realized that, okay, it's not as easy as I thought it was. So, you know, I feel bad for him, but this is the world we live in. And
I don't feel bad for him. I'm loving life, blood. Man, at top of the league out here. Lampard's a bum.
When you got a ruthless manager, a ruthless owner like Roman Abramovich, these things are always going to happen. Let's see, not gonna lie, as a fan base, a lot of us changed our mind with him when he threw players under the bus. He doesn't have the clout to do that like Jose did. It's true. I think when you're a big boy manager, you can get away with certain things like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you won trophies and you've got a history of winning, you know, you're allowed to do certain things. He just walks in expecting certain things to happen, and just because he's Frank Lampard, and that's not going to happen. I'm sorry about that, mate.
Man said no class from Chelsea leaking the news. I don't think Chelsea leaked the news. I think that, bruv, it was the worst kept secret, bruv. Them man saying that Petr Cech was looking for someone. That's his brethren, fam.
Can you imagine, yeah? Can you imagine, like, coming into training and because I saw that the players got a text saying don't come in early, like you have to report in later on. So can you imagine getting into the ground and you've already seen on your phone, oh, I'm gonna get the sack today. Yeah,
mad thing.
Mad. The players are hearing that. I know Mason Mount is shaking in his boots, bro. Shaking in his boots. Don't be surprised if unless it comes from upper that Mount has to play and whatever.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see Mount leave at the end of not this season, at the end of next season. Don't be surprised because another manager might come in and say that rah.
Yeah, but now we need to just go get Declan now. It's cool. Like the love affair with Chelsea's ended now, man. Just go get Declan quick on a vibes thing. Bag Declan and Jaden in the summer, brother. Man, just win the league calmly, bro.
I heard that's dead.
Well, the Declan thing, yeah. Declan to Chelsea was a Lampard thing.
Yeah,
Tuchel's not gonna want Declan.
That's what I'm saying. I heard that's dead, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
There you go. Man could go get Declan on a SAS one, bruv. Go get Declan and Jaden, a man win the league comfy, bruv.
Ain't Jaden going to you, man?
Yeah, but we could get, man. You get me? Hopefully, we just need to win a trophy this year, or else it's all banter for nothing. Like, honestly, you get me? But nah, bruv, we signed them two, bro. I'm happy with that window, you know, just two men. Like, we're doing all right. You get me? The big up for the chat. And also, bruv, funny to think that people prefer Lampard over Oli. And that's what I'm saying. You know what? You know the beautiful thing about football is, yeah? And what I like about having proper football discussions is that time always exposes everything, innit? Time exposes people, it exposes situations, blood. Do you know what I mean? Things that you think you know, you find out that you didn't know. Do you know what I mean? And all of those things, bro. When you look at Lampard at the beginning, yeah, what he done with them youths last season, loads of people were giving him loads of credit for. But now, clearly, all it was is that, yo, these man just really wanted to play for Lampard. And then he got some good players. And then, bruv, like him just being Lampard wasn't enough to get these men to go out and play.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is, bro. As soon as he had to earn his stripes, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, bro. He ain't got the respect to these man. And then as soon as things stopped going his way, he started throwing people under the bus. When things were going well for Lampard, he looked like a great coach, well-spoken. And then as soon as things started getting rocky, it's everyone else's fault. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's beautiful to see. You know what I mean? And then it's the same with Oli as well. At the beginning, yeah, when things were rocky were up and down for Oli and things were bad for Oli, you saw all the holes in it, you saw all the flaws in Oli's management and his tactical management. And you can still see it now, but the difference is we're seeing it and we're still winning. So so man don't care. And that's the difference. Football's all about perspective, innit? It's all about where you are, bro. The same thing could be happening, yeah, but if the results are different, man are looking at it differently. Like the football we're playing now ain't too dissimilar to Jose football, but guess what? The difference is the players are playing for the manager and we're winning. Under Jose, the players weren't playing for the manager and we weren't winning.
Bro, you man still complaining about your manager though?
No, we're not. I don't think anyone is. Like, I think everyone knows what he is now. You know them ones. It's just that we wanted him to be something. Me personally, I wanted him to be something that he's not. And now I know what he is. I just know what he is, bro.
But now that you're winning, and someone who just commented, shout out Danielle Ahmad, who said football is a results business.
Exactly. Well, there you go. So because man are winning now, the style of football don't really matter too much. You know them ones. Whereas when we weren't winning under Jose, the same people that were complaining about the style of football aren't complaining about the style of football now, bro, because football's a results business. When Oli was under the most pressure, it was when we weren't winning, bro, because football's a results business. And that's what it all comes down to. Perspective comes from how you're doing, innit? Like, people weren't complaining about Oli, yeah, like, when we were winning. It was only when man started to die and we went through a couple periods where we were shit and he was making the wrong changes, picking the wrong teams, and we are losing. That's where all the momentum was built from.
But would you ever look at it and think, would you ever look at it and think, he needed those moments to learn and become a better manager, and now he's come out the other side and he might actually be a better manager now?
No, he is a better manager for it, Dapo. But that was never the argument in my head. In my head was always, best team in the world, yeah, biggest team in the world should have the best manager and the best players. You know them ones. My thing in my head wasn't, all right, cool, let man come and do a little work experience thing for 2 years and whatever. That's not how I see life, innit? Like I said, I see football like I see real life. I can't go to like say Apple, because they're a big company, yeah, that I would say that's comparable to Manchester United in terms of like brands and big businesses. I couldn't go to Apple, yeah, with no qualifications and say to these man, you know what, blood, I've had an iPhone since the first iPhone, innit? Like, man's a big fan of the iPhone and that. Cool. Give me a job, yeah, and I'll be good in 2 years. That don't run, blood. You know them ones there. Them man are like, yo, blood, if you're not putting down numbers right now, fam, like, nah, I don't want you here. Man, I'll go Amazon and take someone from there. Or I'll go to Spotify and poach someone from there. Why am I going to take you in with no experience, yeah, and no credentials and give you 2 years to get good, bro? Anyone can get good if you give them 2 years.
And this is the thing, yeah. You guys, like, he's got you playing in a way now where come this weekend, I'm slightly shook.
But we're going to pam you up. You know what I mean? We're going to pam you up, bro. Like, honestly, you know the ones, like,
bro,
Ollie's got these man shelling. Ollie's got Pogba, yeah, with twists in his head, blood. Do you understand what man are about to do?
Hey, Pogba, MOM yesterday.
Again,
bro. And I tweeted yesterday, yeah, that he was doing the ugly side, like the dirty stuff, the understated stuff that no one notices. Because a lot of the time, you notice like the ranging passes and the goals and that. But what he was doing yesterday in a more withdrawn, deeper role was like top performance. And then after that, Luke Shaw's been, you know what? You see what happens when you get in some healthy competition for man. Because too long, Luke Shaw had, who's that other guy? Is it Williams or something?
Yeah, Williams is a scrub. He's a scrub still.
Too long, he had Williams behind him and Jokers where he knew he was safe. Do you get what I'm saying? Right now, Luke Shaw, I'm not gonna lie, he's doing bits right now. He's doing bits. Do you get what I'm saying? And
yeah, Luke Shaw's top 3 best players on form in the club right now. Factually.
Who are the other ones?
It's Pogba, Luke Shaw, and someone else. You know what I mean? But someone else, blood. Probably Eric Bailly, bro, in terms of form. 100%. Luke Shaw's moving mad.
What about Rashford? Where's he at?
He's only had one good game, bro, so man can't say form. You know what I mean? We can't say form based off one game. I'm talking about Eric Bailly and Luke Shaw have been good for the last 2 months. Same with Pogba.
You see Rashford's pass yesterday, fam?
Oh, it was wavy. You know, it was a great pass. It was a great pass. I'm just gonna leave it at that because it was a great pass. You know them ones there. Obviously, being the technician that I am, yeah, I'm mad cynical of them ones. You know them flat ones that man slap. You know, 9.9 times out of 10 they get cut out by the defender, innit, Dapo? No backlift and everything.
It was a great pass, and that brings me on to my next point.
It was wavy though.
That brings me on to my next point. Yeah, it's time for the cooking. Get me? It's time to bring up this guy that they called the best right back in the world for years. It's time to like call him out for what he is. Get me? Yesterday, Liverpool played with no right back.
Yeah.
How is that so? When I saw Trent on the starting lineup sheet,
he's a bum.
Are we going to talk about this now?
He's a bum, blood. Them man have got Millhouse at right back.
Get fam.
Man like Millhouse, blood. They just need to get him the glasses, fam. He's a scrub.
This ain't the first time. Like he's played like this. Get me? Like man got dragged earlier on. He got dragged earlier off in the season when they were losing the game, and he's supposed to be your best attacking right back in the world. And they brought Milner on for him earlier in the season. Get me? How many failed crosses? And everyone loves his crossing. Oh, crossing. This is the guy that they said had better crossing than David Beckham.
Yeah, they were talking that. They were making
better crossing than David Beckham.
Yeah, 100.
Get me? Like, fam, the guy is always in recovery mode. Always. And what makes it worse that he doesn't.
But it's not even recovery because he don't recover, blood.
Exactly. He doesn't ever recover. I'm tight. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I like Trent, but I just don't like it when people do outrageous shouts. Yeah. Outrageous. So when I tell man that what do you call it, Wan-Bissaka's better, I don't say Wan-Bissaka's better because he's got output like Trent or whatever. I say it because you don't see man having free reign of your right side. He might have bad games. I'm not saying that's bad. Everyone has bad games, but there's no way Rashford is doing that week in, week out. How many times do you see people?
Rashford doesn't do that week in, week out. But like I said yesterday on my show, yeah, if you're low on confidence, play against Trent.
But
bruv, that's it. Because you just get, bruv, man got the whole right-hand side, bro. You know what I mean? They might as well have just painted black and white stripes, blood, zebra crossing thing, bro. Like, he was just bopping down that left-hand side, just cheesing, bro. If you watch that assist, Rashford had enough time to touch the ball, get it out his feet, get his head up, bro, and play the pass with no one anywhere near him, bro.
Shall I tell you, like I always said, yeah, Trent in that Liverpool system is great because when you got man like Van Dijk playing next to you, sweeping, cleaning up your mess, and even that, when you got man like Henderson in that midfield cleaning up your mess, it's easy to be the best right back. It's easy to just focus on the crossing. Because now the man ain't there, you got this young boy, the man from B2K in Liverpool defense with a ponytail.
Yeah, bro.
When you got man like Raz B next to you,
yeah, bro.
You got Thiago. You're asking Thiago to cover you, bro. It's not gonna happen,
bro. Dead baller, fam. And I told these man, I said, listen, you see, this brother Klopp is making most of these Liverpool players look better than they are. I said it time ago, and everyone was getting on to me. I said most of these men are mediocre ballers, bro. Henderson's whack. Man, were comparing him to Pogba with their chests. You get me? Robertson, bruv, listen, Robertson, good left back, but that's all he is. Good, bro. Understand, Robertson, they got man from what, Hull or something like that, bro. Like, bro, that's what, bruv. I swear him and Harry Maguire, like, at one point must have played together or something. Bruv, them man they're not world-class ballers, bro. They just got world-class numbers.
I'm with you, but I'm not having that shout.
Bruv, Robertson ain't world-class. He's not, bro. I don't care. It's the system, bro. Like, attack, whip crosses in. That's all man do, bro. It's the system. Trent ain't even a right back. Trent is dead, bro. He's not even a Premier League standard baller, bro, as a right back. He can't go play right back for any other team and not get exposed.
This is what I'm saying. That's why for England, like, they'll still put Walker ahead of him, even though Walker's not even.
Bruv, Trent's rubbish, bro.
Trippier ahead of him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's all.
Bruv, he's some Make-A-Wish Foundation right back, bro. Like, he must have got that right back slot, in a raffle or something.
Then Prince's Trust.
Bruv, Prince's Trust, I'm telling you, in a raffle, cuz.
Nah,
them ones there. Luke Shaw is definitely England's best left back right now on form. No one can't chat to him, bro. What Ben Bakewell Tarts and that, bro. Some dead left back, bro. Now I mean the Zara Wayne Bridge. Who else is there? They've been playing flipping thingy left back, Trippier as well.
And I said before, that last season when Trent was thingy, I said Ricardo Pereira is a better right back than him.
Yeah, 100.
I said Ricardo Pereira, and I got cooked.
Yeah, but he's dead, man. Trent is one of them bres, that played CM in the youth team. Wasn't gonna make it CM in the first team and switched to right back probably like 2 years before he got the call up. You know them, man. Dead baller, bro. That's what it is. Like any Premier League player, if they're given the amount of space that Trent's given, can put a ball into the box. Any player can do it. Any Premier League midfielder. Any Premier League level midfielder.
I hear that, but he is still great at what he does. Like,
bro, I don't care, bro. Like, you see the good thing about putting the ball in the box? You just have to hit a space. You don't have to hit people, bro. Have you seen man's cross completion, bro?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. So right now, what's killing him is the fact that his crosses aren't even crossing. They're not even doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Bro, when you cross the ball, you just put it in an area. David Beckham used to actually hit people with his passes, bro. Trent just hits space, bro, and hopes, bro. That's all it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like dropping a penny in a wishing well, bro. That's what he does. You ain't got to aim for a space, bro. Just flick the thing in there and see what happens. That's what he does, bro. And it just so happened there that he got lucky last season that the balls are actually going to people, and now they're not.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is. Man's putting in between the two of them, they put in like 40 crosses or something in the last game or something.
I'm just happy that people are starting to see the light, and I was getting bare people tweeting me like, "Oh, Dabs, you were right." I'm like, I know I was right, and this ain't me. When I say things, I don't say it from a place of hate. I don't say it like I hate this player or whatever, because it's not even like that. But when I see things for what they are, do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to come a point when, as a right back, as a fullback, whatever, your primary role, which is to defend, there's always going to come a time when you have to just do that. And at the end of the day, yesterday, if all of Trent's crosses went into the stands, but he defended well yesterday, no one would say anything to him.
No one
would say anything. But your primary role as a defender is always to defend for me. So when I see man out there, and I see man like Wan-Bissaka, who's never going to be able to cross a ball like Trent, never. But I tell you what, when you're up against it, No one is good running down his wing like that. How many times, you can probably count on one hand in all the games where man have got the better of Wan-Bissaka. And when people complain about Wan-Bissaka,
yeah, man don't get the better of him. It's just we complain about him attacking.
But when people complain about Wan-Bissaka, exactly, I was just about to say that. It's always about the attacking. It's always about the attacking. But you know what you're getting with him, like defensively. So, boy, that's what I'm saying. Trent, I'm happy people are seeing the light. There's this guy on Twitter. He forever at me whenever Trent does something well. Forever.
Yeah, brother. He must have been, brother. His thumbs must be twitching right now. It's been a minute, cuz.
He's been quiet. He's all messaging me. He's all tweeting me about, oh yeah, that's how's football going for you? And no. Let's talk about Trent. Let's talk about Trent. And also another thing. Obviously, you guys beat Liverpool yesterday. But I'm seeing Klopp out was trending. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, but you know what? It was probably United fans and Arsenal fans and that just trolling these men. No, because bruv, I reckon man were trolling still.
A lot of
Liverpool fans don't want to lose Klopp because if they lose Klopp, they'll be a mid-table team.
But do you know what? There are a lot of stupid fans out there. I looked at.
Oh yeah. I know that.
I looked at the hashtag and bare Liverpool fans, bare of them were in there.
These men have got above their station, you know, these Liverpool man. Bruv, listen, you're a mid-table team, man. Humble yourself. Like, you actually are, innit? Like, you know what I mean? And you have been for a long time. Like, you've only tasted like the high life for a little while, yeah, in the last 30 years, bro. Like settle, innit? Let's not, like, don't get ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Because after Klopp, yeah, it's darkness, you know.
I'm seeing man cuss Klopp. I'm seeing man cuss, what do you call it? Thiago. Yeah, it's a madness. Like,
oh, please, and this super chat before man moves on, I need to read this out before I move on.
Please tell me I've been doing the ugly side for 4 years, no joy or appreciation. Dead teams under defensive managers, love from what's that?
Hey, Fems, you're right, but you see the difference is when I told you about perspective now. The fact is, yeah, one, Pogba done the slide tackle yesterday, then we scored from it, so people highlighted it. Two, because we're winning games, people are now appreciating what he's doing. Because before he was doing all the ugly stuff, and then we were drawing or we were losing, and people were saying he had a shit game, even though he was putting in the same level of performances. The thing is, how people view what you're doing, yeah, is based on what everything else is around it, bro. Like based on how the team are playing as a whole, bro. So he was getting blamed for the fact that the team weren't successful. Do you know what I mean? And that's just how it is, bro. Like success is what really is the difference, isn't it? It's just like if I say something now, yeah, that someone don't agree with, yeah, someone might clip it, try run an agenda man on Twitter, yeah. But if like that pundit scrub bray, yeah, that's got no followers says something, he might say something worse than me, but no one's gonna clip it because no one cares. Because he's not doing well. Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. When men are doing well, yeah, like everything, the same thing will be perceived differently, innit? And that's just what it is, bro. So, like, because the team are doing well, people are gonna perceive that Pogba is now playing better than he was playing before. When actually, statistically, man's just doing the same things. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is, man. So again, it's all about perspective. It's all about that, man. And shout out Millhouse, bruv. Man like Millhouse, bruv.
Yeah, no, honestly, and another thing about Pogba, I don't really want to talk too much about Pogba because I feel like people now just think I just talk about him way too much. But another thing is the fact that it just goes to show when you put a world-class player around people who are actually playing well and doing better, you see the best out of him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because before you're asking him to share a midfield with Pereira and then even when man are playing, they're playing rubbish, and you're asking him to do everything. He doesn't have to do everything now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like before, they wanted him to attack, they wanted him to defend, they wanted him to keep things moving. Do you get what I'm saying? Now you just let Pogba do what he has to do and not worry about other people's jobs. Worry about who's behind him defending. Worry about who he's passing the ball to. Like you're seeing a totally different player. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not even you're seeing a different player. You're just appreciating it more. Do you get what I'm saying?
We're appreciating it more because the team are doing better. That's all. When the team are doing better because everyone else around Pogba was crap, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Because man played, people are forgetting he was playing with Pereira, Lingard, flipping Fellaini, like Herrera, Fellaini, all these men.
Yeah, man. It's true, man. And I'm just glad.
And he was expecting to do what he's doing now, and then get assists as well, and score goals, and do all these things, bro.
Do everything.
But and then when he didn't, man, were going on like, right, he can do this. Like even on Red Talk, we are talking like when Cams was like, yeah, he can be like, he should be like running the midfield, box to box, kind of like how Gerrard was, and this, that, and the other. It's like, bro, like the same not only has football changed, yeah, and those kind of players don't exist no more, but also these expectations of Pogba are not placed on any other footballer in world football, bro. No one says, yo, De Bruyne, yeah, like he gets loads of fucking assists from crosses, yeah, but he needs to get back and defend more. And these, but no one says that, man. You know what I mean? When Bruno's getting his GA and that, no one's saying, no, Bruno needs to come back and help the midfield more. They're just letting him go and like score goals and that. With Pogba, they want man to score goals, win tackles, get assists. You know what I mean? Do everything, bro. Do you know what I mean? Why can't man just have a role in the team and just play that role, bruv, and just be allowed to flourish in one role? Man want him to do everything. And that's what I mean. The expectation put on him isn't put on any other midfielder in world football. Thiago for Liverpool gets the ball, controls the pace of the game and sprays it. No one's saying, Thiago needs to drive forward. He needs to score more goals. Man are talking about Thiago won this league and that league. Bro, I think he didn't register a single assist, bruv, that season. When they won the fucking, when they won the title.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? No one's saying, he needs to get his numbers up, because they appreciate the kind of player he is. But with Pogba, these men want him to be everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair, bro. It's not fair. Why does he get judged different to everyone else? And that's always been my problem. You know what I mean? You don't judge Pogba the way you're judging everyone else. Before, you wanted to judge him on numbers. And then when he got good numbers, then it was something else. Nah, he don't get his socks dirty, he don't get his shorts dirty, he don't do anything else, bro. Like, it's always something. They always move the goalposts with that youth because they just don't like him.
Yeah, man.
And that's just all it is, bro. Let man just have a specific role, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You guys are looking good, man. This weekend, get me. Shall I do a watch along with you?
Nah, you're more than welcome to come and watch your team get crucified.
But you said that last time, bro.
Nah, you're getting crucified though. Like, honestly, bro, this is gonna be like, I think this is gonna be like a Game of Thrones thing. You know, when you just know man's gonna die, but you don't know how.
No. It's gonna be some Walking Dead thing. Because when we see you next week on this show next week, and you know, if you lot lose, listen, just give us the praise, give us the props. Do you get what I'm saying?
Man said Swiss Army. You're damn right. They want Pogba to be a Swiss Army knife, bro.
You man. I'm scared for this week. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. Get me? But I'm just saying, if we don't lose, and this talk that you're giving, Rants, get me? Yeah. I don't want next week's show to be cancelled, bro.
You bruv, listen, you man are getting moved to, bruv. Like, we are Manchester United, bro. Like, understand, this is, bro, the thing's different right now. You see the confidence. Man went behind against Liverpool, you know, and still beat them. Like, went behind. Like, bruv, the thing's different now. The thing's set different, bro. Now, I mean, like, literally, bruv, Bruno's just going to slap one in the top corner against you, man. Comfy.
Maybe. Oba should be back by then.
Bruv, that guy, we ain't worried about that guy, bro.
Hopefully,
you're doing a front flip consolation when you're 3-0 down.
Hopefully, Odegaard comes in and does something, hopefully. And we ain't even spoken about the fact that we're getting Odegaard. I just really hope that he hits the ground running, because we ain't got time for all that settling in stuff. So, get me. Emil Smith-Rowe, round the corner, passes to Saka. Saka gives it back, passes it to Lacazette. Lacazette scores, celebrates. Come on, get in there, son.
Yeah, it's
gonna be a good game on the Emirates carpet. Good game. Can't wait.
Yeah, you man are getting tanned, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I'd put this on the screen. I'm not even going to react to it, but I just thought I'd put it up there because I found it funny. That's what I mean. Man said, can't wait until United get a few bad results. Yeah, I'm sure you can't. A lot of people can't wait. Do you know what I mean? But that's life, innit? But right now, we're cold. We're cold, bro. Even when we're not playing well, we're getting points, bro. And this is what it's about in the business end of the season. You see, after Christmas, it's just about putting the numbers up. Numbers on the board. That's what we're doing right now. Man can't disrespect us, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's only Man City and they don't even have fans, so I don't have to deal with them, man. Yeah, man.
Nah, honestly, all jokes aside, I'm gonna all jokes aside, it's gonna be a tough game this weekend. and we're just gonna have to hopefully we'll see, because we could easily get beat. Obviously, you guys are the informed team, but we could easily just turn.
I don't think Ollie's beaten Arteta though. That's the only thing.
I hear that, but you're informed. Do you get what I'm saying? And same way. Oh, yeah. And I just thought about something, but yeah, we can easily just beat Arsenal and just show up and then get me. Depends, because Ollie's got that thing in him where all of a sudden you'll just see a diamond again out of nowhere, and just see Pogba left wing, or I don't know what he's going to be doing. You could just, I could easily see that happening. It all depends on what team.
I'm saying Arsenal are not a bogey team, bro. Arteta, yeah, just knows how to do Ollie, yeah, because you know what it is, yeah. Ollie don't do well against low blocks, innit? And Arteta knows if he plays a 5 at the back, he can stink it out. But the difference is we've got players on form this time, bro, that can just win the game for us anyway, bro. You know what I mean? Bruno's confident now because he got the goal that he needed. Pogba's on form. You know what I mean? Luke Shaw's playing well. Like, bro, honestly, I just think that it's going to come down to, with United, it depends on how our individuals feel on the day. And I feel like our individuals are feeling sensational right now. We just need to go and punch up Sheffield United, yeah? Go in there with another 3 points, top of the league, comfy, and then deal with Arsenal's clout, bro. I just, like, honestly, like that. The way we dealt with Liverpool, we could just deal with Arsenal real quick, bro.
I hear that.
And that's just what it is. Hopefully
that's not the case. But this weekend, get me, I might join you lot on your watch along. So
yeah, bruv, do it, bruv.
We'll see. So hopefully, come this time next week, Rants is apologizing to me. Get me? Gonna have a picture behind him of Odegaard. We'll see.
Bruv, the way Rashford's gonna cook up Bellerina, bruv, have man spinning, bruv, on his toes, cuz it's an idiot.
And then he's gonna cross to Martial. Martial's gonna shoot over the bar, because that's how Martial's playing right now.
What do you mean, bro? Martial had a nice rest. He didn't play against Liverpool. Man's ready to clout you. You might even get Cavani, bro. You might even get Cavani slapping one.
Cavani's the man I don't want to see up front. Get me? Because Cavani's too smart for our defenders. Get me?
Bro, so, you man are getting pammed, though.
We'll see, innit? We'll see.
You man are getting pammed. Do you know what I'm saying?
We'll see. We will see.
You are getting pammed. Man ain't worried about Arsenal, blood. You know them ones. Man's only worried about teams, yeah, that I don't have to scroll down to see in the table and them things there. You know that.
And then what happened after? You came here and you bought your backup. You bought Avellino.
Listen, I could have cooked you on my own, but I thought I'd let you talk to Av. You know them ones. It's true, but man have to turn your phone upside down to see Arsenal in the table. Man, I ain't got no time for this.
I hear that. You're right. And I own all that. I'm just saying, if we beat you, just keep the same energy.
Listen, I will keep the same energy if you beat us, 100%. You know them ones. I know that this season's not over.
I'm not here.
I know this season's not over. I'm taking every single game as it comes. But you see, you Arsenal, man, I'll never respect you, man, again, bro. I can't.
I'm not here saying we're gonna pam you. I'm not here saying we're gonna beat you. But if we do, just keep the same energy, my bro.
Bro, you're not beating us. I'll put it out here. The best you can hope for is a draw. The best you can hope for.
If we do, just keep the same energy.
And if we draw with you, I'll be fuming, bro, because you man are there to get your head slapped off the pavement. Trust me. That's
like we were last time.
Bro, Labille has arrived, blood.
You guys are due a loss. You know that, innit?
No. We're due to beat you, man. We're not due a loss because we haven't beat you, man, in a minute, bro. We're due to give you a beating, bro. Like all the signs point towards us slapping you man's head off the pavement, bro. That's what it does. I swear to you.
Listen, I'm not saying we're going to beat you. I know you lot are favorites. I know you guys are playing better. You guys are the better team right now. But I'm not here saying, we're gonna pam you. Blah blah blah. My name is Rants and we're gonna pam you. No, I'm not.
But I don't need to introduce myself. This is my channel. They know who I am, blood. We're gonna pam you, blood, and we're gonna slam your head off the pavement, bro. I'm telling you, you man are gonna get tombstoned on the tax, blood. I'm telling you, bro. It's over.
Listen. I'm just hoping that. Well, for your sake, I'm hoping you're right. If I'm not even hoping you're right, because I want us to beat you.
Bro, man can't cook me, bro. Like, man's uncookable, bro. Like, man's inedible, bro. Man can't cook me, bro. Like, many have tried and many have failed. I can't be cooked, bro. Like, if man lose, yeah, I escape, bro. And if we win, I cook people. I don't get cooked, bro. Like,
listen, you will get cooked next week.
I don't get cooked. It doesn't happen, bro.
Bring your back.
Man supports Manchester United. You can't cook me, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense. United fans cannot be cooked, bro. Like, we have ruined too many men's childhoods to be cooked. You can't cook me, bro.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Guys, you lot are seeing his energy, right? In the comments. Cool.
Yo, my guy, I never saw yours. What super chat are you talking about, bro? Because I'm sure that I put all the super chats up, unless I don't know how I missed that.
No, you did.
No, I'm saying I don't know what one it is. Drop it in here now, bro. Man will answer that. You get me before you wrap up. But now, trust me. That man said the pressure's on us. The world's watching, bro. The pressure's on United every game, bro. Do you know what I mean? And we keep winning.
Remember, I'm saying this. United are favourites, but the energy he's coming with is like, we're gonna pam you. I'm just saying, look, you know me. When Arsenal lose, I'll take it. Cool, get me. We lost against Southampton. Rubbish, whatever. I'm just saying, if you guys don't pam us like you're saying and you lose, just keep the energy right. Keep the energy right. I want a picture. If you don't pam us, I want a picture of Mikel Arteta behind you. Get me.
Anyway, don't worry about that. Listen, bruv. Listen, we're on the road to 21, bruv. Yeah, we're on the road, bro. We're on the M21. You know them one.
A long road.
Just the 21B. We're on the M21 cruising, fam. Cruising in the Rolls Royce. You get me? Pogba's got the bust down rollie on, blood. I'm telling you, bro. Man are just cruising, cuz. You know, like that.
Like I said, you guys are most likely going to win. But if you don't win, just keep this energy. I'm honest. I'm an honest man. Get me? I'm not saying we're going to pam you lot. I'm not saying we're going to beat you lot. But if we do, Rants, just keep the same energy. That's it.
Bro, listen, we're there, bro. We're cruising, fam. Trust me. Pogba's at the wheel, fam. You get me? Bruno's in the passenger seat. And Ollie's at the back with his feet up, cuz we're cruising down the M21, bruv.
What are you saying? What do you think the score is going to be at the Emirates?
I don't know. I just hope that Lingard can dance there, innit? Like, I hope, even if he's on the bench, blood, when man score, man has to dance.
How is it?
At the Emirates, I think it would be 2-0, bruv. Like,
how is it? You don't think we're scoring?
Bro, nah, bruv. Well, who Lacazette? Nah, bro.
Okay, cool.
You gonna play what Aubameyang? What Aubameyang's gonna score? Yeah, mad thing.
He's back in amongst the goals all of a sudden. So
what? You got one, and all of a sudden he's back amongst the goals, or was it 2?
2.
Oh, 2. My bad. Yeah. I hear that.
So he's back in amongst the goals, looking confident again. Hopefully we can win. You get me? Hopefully.
Boy, we will see in it, but I think you man are gonna get touched, bruv. That's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be great this weekend. All you lot here, make sure you tune in. Get me? Tune into the match, and I will be here no matter what happens. I will be here on Monday, no matter what. Get me?
We're gonna slap these man up, bruv. Man ain't got no time for these Arsenal man, bruv. You know them ones. Even when I'm calling Liverpool, they try and involve themselves in the conversation, blood. Like them man just feel left out. Them man are always getting the FOMO thing. You get me? That's Arsenal Football Club. Always got a fear missing out. But it's fine. You lot gonna get yours on the weekend, so it's fine. You ain't gonna miss out. You man are getting tanned, bro. That's what it is. I'm telling you. So you man just need to just watch out, innit? If Dapper wants to pass through the watch along, yeah, he can pass through. You know them ones, because head's getting slapped off the pavement, bruv. Slapped.
My little kiss love.
You're getting slapped. Head getting slapped off the pavement. And what's it? What is it, today or tomorrow? No, I think on Wednesday I'm going on AFTV as well, bruv. And I'm talking the same crud. You man think it's mad? I'm talking smack. man need to know, bro. I'm going on there with my chest out, bruv. You know them ones. Don't settings, blood. I don't care. I'm sticking it on these pagans. Man can't respect these, man, bro. You see the way we're playing? We need to just be chatting shit, bruv, and sticking it on, man. Man can't go on this humble tip against Arsenal, bruv. Allow it.
Hey, listen. Someone just sent me something that Lampard said about Andre Villas-Boas SACKED in 2014. He said the players had no part in his dismissal. He played his cards and it didn't work. Maybe he was too young, and maybe the job was too soon for him.
Is that what Lampard said?
Said that about AVB, and now look at him. What goes around comes around.
Ooh!
I'm going to say that again. The players had no part in his dismissal. He played his cards and they didn't work. Maybe he was too young, and maybe the job was too soon for him.
Oi, man, like Frank, bruv. Oi, bruv.
Alright,
Wish you turn back the time, bruv. Man, like Frank, bruv. It's peak.
Come as well. And on that, man's got to go back to work, fam. So, you guys, this has been excellent. Get me. It's been eventful.
Top of the league. You know, like that is what it is, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the like. Over 2,000 people in here. I think that's got to be a record.
You know, people in here.
Huh?
There's not over 2,000 people in here.
Yeah, bro. There's been over 2,000 people here for the whole show, cuz.
Right, hey, big you lot up then.
You know, like that. Big up everyone in here. Make sure you smash that like button. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you follow the Counter Attack podcast. You already know what it is.
All right, follow me up, man.
Yeah, I'm saying the link to the channel is in the title of the video. So just make sure you click that hyperlink and it takes you over there. You can subscribe to the channel without even leaving the stream. So make sure you do that. He's always got loads of wavy interviews. Have you got any more lined up?
I've got one coming out of a Charlton player. I'm trying to think when to release the Harvey Elliott thing. I've got the normal podcast coming out this week. But yeah, there's always stuff there, man. So follow up, man.
I see over 3K already. What, man's closing in on the 5K and that, yeah?
What? Listen, 5K by mid-year, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying you have to tell these Arsenal, man, be careful what you wish for, because United are coming for next, bro. Are you mad?
I big up you lot been skipping the comments. You still doing live streams, Dapper? Yeah, man, I'm back on it. I had to take a break, man, because there's too much. I don't know how Rants does it, man. I had to take a break, but
yeah, bruv, trust me, bruv. Listen, it's hard work, you know. Big up everyone in here, bruv, and big up the Twitch gang as well. Make sure you throw up your new emotes as well. Gang business, you already know what it is, bruv. You man got some new emotes. Yeah, there were 2.1K in here today, brother. You understand? That's the record for the show.
Big up. You guys keep messing with me, man. And I rate that. But yeah, live streams are back. I might do one today. I might do one tomorrow. Thursday, Rants, if he's free, we can do it. Friday, prediction.
That's what I'm saying, brother. And you, man, as well. Like 3 o'clock, I'm on Lee Gardens channel. And then at 7 o'clock, man's back here with James and KG, blood. You get me, man? I'm gonna talk about the demise of the Anfield bums. You get me, bruv? Man, like Millhouse at right back, bruv. We're going in on Liverpool tonight at 7 o'clock. James is getting absolutely cooked, blood. So make sure you, man, are here 7 o'clock for the funeral. You know them ones.
Yes, big up every single time, you lot, man.
Come on, people. Big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? Gang business, like the emotes. And yo, man's back at 7.